Hello students, today we take up the next topic related to disasters and it is about drought. So let's understand what exactly is a drought. If the rainfall in a region is less than the normal by 20% or more, it is considered deficient for that region. Deficient rainfall over a long period causes drought, which is characterized by shortage of water, depletion of the groundwater, and crop damage. Global warming due to human activities such as deforestation and unscientific agriculture may also contribute to droughts by altering global rainfall patterns. The effects of weather conditions and human activities are felt only after some time. Droughts therefore develop very gradually. A drought may last for several years, but it is a temporary occurrence. In an arid region, the usual dryness of the climate cannot be called a drought. Droughts can cause deaths by starvation and force people to migrate to other areas. It can even lead to desertification. For example, here we can see how in Africa, because of prolonged drought, and this drought has been caused by overgrazing and faulty methods of agriculture. This has led the Sahara, which is basically in the northern part of Africa, to expand southwards. The southwards of the Sahara has got immense greenery because of the presence of equatorial forests. But due to faulty methods of agriculture and overgrazing, the Sahara has started to expand towards the south. Water scarcity is a major problem in many Indian states also. It includes places in Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, parts of Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. Some parts of Orissa is also affected by severe droughts. Now, this is mainly caused because the rainy season sometimes begins late or does not bring enough rainfall as usual. Now, how are we to avoid droughts? Conserving water through controlled use and rainwater harvesting. This slide shows how rainwater harvesting can be done. Here we can see that water falls on the roof and it is collected in the tank. Over here, this is a storage tank and the water of this tank can be used for several purposes like watering of plants, washing utensils. Apart from that, the rainwater which is getting collected on this terrace is channelized into this underground tank through a conduit, that is a pipe. Here it is getting cleaned and then it is passed into the underground water channel. In this tank, there are several layers of the earth through which the water passes and it is cleansed in a natural way as rainwater gets collected underground in a natural process. We can also check droughts by using sprinklers. Sprinklers are devices which are used in an agricultural field. They help in watering a large area with the help of this circular motion of the device and help in reducing the amount of water which otherwise would have got wasted by too much of usage of the irrigation like tube wells and other forms of irrigation. So here we can see how the sprinklers are showering the water and is helping in reducing the amount of water which is used for agriculture. Elsewhere, drip irrigation has become very common. In this method, the narrow pipes are laid down in the fields and pores are constructed or pores are made in these pipes through which the water seeps into the earth in drip, that is drop by drop. This kind of irrigation is very common in Israel, and in many parts of India this has been adopted in order to reduce excessive water wastage. So wherever the water is scarce, this kind of drip irrigation can be adopted in order to reduce the wastage of water, and at the same time the farmers are able to provide water to the fields drip by drip without any kind of wastage of water in the whole field. Multiple cropping is another very good method of saving the earth from getting affected by droughts. Now, it is a practice of producing 2 or more crops on the same plot of land at the same time. Now, most of these crops, they are sown at the same time and they get harvested at the same time. Now, this helps in saving water. At the same time, the farmers are in a position to have or grow not one but 2 or more types of crops. That helps in enhancing their income as well. Drought-resistant crops should be grown and consumed more and more, which will help in fighting droughts. So such measures can be adopted in order to fight droughts and help in preservation of water. Planting trees and grasses help in replenishing the groundwater reserve. Plants and grasses, they help in checking the rain water from flowing off or runoff. They help the water to seep into the ground, and the roots of the plants and grasses bind the soil, thereby preventing soil erosion. Also, evapotranspiration from plants help in having more rainfall. Now, how are we to harvest and conserve water? India has a long history of harvesting rainwater. Rainwater is collected by digging a tank or a pit. So here we can see how a huge tank is being constructed, and rainwater is likely to be collected over here. Elsewhere, the water can be checked by enclosing a low-lying area by earthen embankments, which are known as bunds. So here we can see how these areas, bunds are being constructed. That is 6 inches of wall which is constructed in these regions so that water can seep through the soil instead of running off because of the sloping land. For harvesting the waters of the streams, check dams are constructed. Check dams are small dams constructed across a stream or a channel of water to reduce the velocity of the water of the stream. It helps in preventing erosion, traps the sediments, and checks the runoff. Rooftop harvesting has been in use in Rajasthan since a very long time. In this, rainwater from the roof of the house is channelized into this channel, and through this channel it is getting collected in this huge drum. Now this rainwater can be used for several purposes like washing of utensils, watering the plants, for cleaning purposes, because this water is not pure. So people can use this water for several purposes. The judicious use of water is very important. We can save water by repairing leaking pipes and taps, by cleaning vegetables and clothes in water kept in vessels instead under running water, and by watering plants with waste water. Since water is very precious, it is therefore required to be conserved. Then only we can check droughts and ensure adequate water for every human being, plants, birds, and animals. So that is what we have enough time for you today. Thank you.